I am here on Vancouver's Westside, here in Dunbar, and I have a special property for you. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath plus a den, and what the best part is, these barely become available. Right now on market, we would be the only property available when we come live next week that is under $1.9 million. This project was completed in the year 2000, and what's advantageous about buying something that's a little bit older is the space dynamics. We're almost at 1,000 square foot. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath plus a den, and you don't get something like this in units that are around 10 years and newer because developers are cramming as many units as possible. And right here you can see, as we're in the main living space, we have this open concept kitchen, and then as we go in behind here, we have this whole space that is just massive. We made sure that we had this staged perfectly because the space is so large, so it can really define where your living situation is. So we have the fireplace that really ties this room together, and on this cloudy Vancouver day, as we're located on the west side of Vancouver, it's super cozy in here and really pulls the feeling of a nice warmth in the home. In behind me here, we have that den, which is very important for any of you who work from home. So we have a nice desk space here, lots of window, and this is a perfect place for your office, or if you have children, a little kids room, but it gives you that flexibility because we have those size dynamics just under 1,000 square feet. So I have my little measure here so that you know exactly the type of width here when it comes to the main living space. So right here, just over 13 feet. And from here into the kitchen itself, as I put this through, we're at 28 feet, just to give you a sense of how large this is. So how we have this staged here, we know that we have the fireplace, we have a portion that is ready for your TV, or you can put it on the wall there. It gives you a lot of different options. When my client purchased this unit, she spent almost $100,000 in a complete renovation. And more recently, just at the end of 2024, she did around a $15,000 upgrade to both the bathrooms, which I'm going to show you. We have the high-end laminate flooring here, which has a 25-year life, and a lot of the features here are high-end quality. We have the nice stonework on the kitchen cabinets, and all the kitchen cabinets here are real wood as well. It's a custom kitchen with lots of storage here. So if white is not your color, don't worry, because these are real wood. It's very easy to be able to repaint these. So there's nice little design features in here for a pantry, little shelving in here to make sure that you have all this space. You have enough space here for 2 people on the island. We have the LG appliances. This was a new fridge that was just purchased by my client. As you can see, everything in this space has been meticulously cared for. We have nice Panasonic microwave and the Fagor, both the stovetop as well as the stove. So we have nice European appliances, and we have an integrated dishwasher here as well. So everything is nice and seamless in here. It's a nice neutral color palette. So what I like about this space, because it's so large and open concept, you can prep your dinner here, you can have guests over and still be included in the whole conversation here, because once you see it from my perspective looking out towards the deck, it is a very large space. So as we make our way to the deck here, you can see that more than enough. You have a nice table here for 4. Even if you wanted to do a rectangular table here, you have more than enough room to be able to do that. It has baseboard heat, and it also comes with 1 parking and 1 storage as well. The fireplace here is on a timer switch, and the gas is included in your strata fee. So this is another benefit when you're buying into an apartment. This can help supplement your heat. You don't have to use the baseboard heater. You can definitely use the fireplace that is there. So as you get outside to the patio, this is a western exposure, so you're going to get a nice amount of sunlight in the evening. And we open up here to a beautiful patio here. We have the nice paving stones, and just so that you know what the size dynamics are here, the patio itself is, this is a 6-foot width all the way, as we go over here, just over 13 feet. So whether you want to put your barbecue out here, you do have the exhaust over here for your fireplace where it's nicely vented out, but it has a lot of privacy. You can see with the mature foliage, you don't have any issues with people, neighbors looking in on your unit. It's very private, and you can see everything here is nice and clean. So let's get into the primary, and this is the den here first. So if you're working from home, so many of us are doing the hybrid schedule of working from home. You have the option here as an office, and because it is the larger square footage, you do have that option for the desk space here. Or if you have kids, a playroom. I have 2 young kids here. This would be perfect in an apartment to be able to keep all the kids' toys and put that stuff away here. We have these 2 glass French doors here. that make your way into the primary bedroom. And as you can see here, there's more than enough space. This is a queen bed here for reference, but you could totally get a king bed and still have more than enough room with nightstands on either side. And then as we make our way down the hallway here, we have a walk-in closet that's completely built out with custom millwork, more than enough space for your shoes, for your clothing, a really nice size walk-in closet to keep all your clothing here. And then finally, as I close this, as we get into the primary ensuite, as I mentioned to you before, my seller has improved and completely updated both of the bathrooms here. So we got new tile on both bathrooms, not only here, but on the secondary one as well. And then new tile in the shower area. They put the shower niche in, which is a nice touch. And then everything's been painted white. So you have the stonework, the cabinetry, everything in here, new fixtures that really pull this together. It's nice, clean, and bright, and is ready for you to take your next bath or get ready in the morning. So before we get into the area highlights, I'm just going to take you down the last portion here. So you have this nice long corridor here that really gives it a nice length and size parameters. We have another bathroom here that has been updated. It has the same tile on the floor that the master ensuite has, and it's all been refreshed, ready for you in your home. We have a nice closet here, an entryway for your shoes, your jackets for your guests when you come in here. So this unit has a lot of storage in this capacity. And then we have the secondary bedroom here. So we have both of the bedrooms that are on opposite ends essentially of the home, which is nice. So there's a lot of privacy in here. So this is a double, but you'll be able to get a queen in here with the nightstands, no problem whatsoever. We have the nice glass doors here. And again, this closet has been built out with the custom cabinetry to make use of the space. And then as we open up the other side of the paneling here, this is where your washer and dryer are. It's an ASCO Swedish made brand, and it is tucked away here in the closet. So if you're doing your laundry, you can put the laundry in, shut the door, and not worry about the noise. What I love about this area here in Dunbar is that it's nice and quiet. And I think that's why a lot of people that live here appreciate the west side of Vancouver in this portion. You're not super close to downtown Vancouver, but you're still really close. In about 20 minutes, you can get to downtown. But being out here, you have the availability to get into nature, to get close proximity to the Southlands. 5-minute drive, you're in Pacific Spirit Park for all your hiking, walking, running needs to get out and exercise. If you're an animal lover, this is also the building for you because there's actually a limit of 3 pets here. So you can have 3 cats, which I haven't seen in bylaws before. You can have 2 dogs and a cat. Keep in mind, if that is your setup, the dogs can't weigh more than 15 pounds. Or you can have 1 cat and 1 dog, and then you have access to get out to all the parks around here. If you're a UBC student, you're super close to be able to get out to UBC. So in terms of flexibility for this property, whether you are a young family, a downsizer, an investor, it really hits all of the portions, being able to apply to a broad context of people here in terms of location and proximity. You can get out to YVR very quickly, as well as Richmond. So it's a nice little pocket here. It's super quiet. It's very, very safe. And there's a nice community feel in this Dunbar area as well. This apartment here in Dunbar definitely checks all the boxes. It is ready for its new owner. I hope it is you. So make sure that you come out to the open houses or book your private tour. All my information is in the description below. My name is Kyle Mark, brokered by eXp Realty. Welcome home.